consult. This evening, we would be looking at a very interesting topic, and I'm trusting God that by the end of this topic, everyone would have been a better person or a better business person. So tonight, we'll be looking at the very topic we've chosen to look at today, which is some necessary attitude and discipline you must have if you want to make it as a business person. Some necessary attitude and discipline that you must have if you want to make it as a business person. As a business person, there are necessary attitude that you must have. This attitude will guide you, watch over you, govern you. This attitude will keep you from making mistakes. Okay, so this attitude will help you to grow. This attitude will give you speed. People who don't have this attitude may not be able to move with some certain dimension of speed. So these attitudes that we want to look at, they are going to be part of the reasons why most people are going to be better than others. Are we together? They're going to be part of the reasons why most people are going to be better than others. And so tonight we are going to look into this attitude carefully. We're going to look into this attitude carefully. And then I want to welcome everyone who will be joining this broadcast live. And I'm trusting God that by the end of this broadcast, you'll be a better person. You'll be a better person. Not just a better person, a better business person. Are we together? You'll be a better business person. So that is it. So let's proceed. Let's begin. First, what is attitude? What is attitude? The attitude is the way you think and feel about someone or something. That's a simple definition of attitude. The way you think, the way you feel about someone or something. You see, one of the major reasons why most people can never make it is as a business person is bad attitude. Did you hear what I said? One of the major reasons why most people can never make it as a business person is bad attitude. You see, bad attitude is as worst as witchcraft and even worse as a foundational problem. You see, many people, they talk about foundational problem. They talk about witchcraft activities. And so they try to ascribe the reason why they can't make it in life or why they are not making it in life to so many factors. But I want to say that bad attitude is as worst as witchcraft activity over the life of someone. Are we together? Now, succeeding in business requires good relationship. But if you have a bad attitude, you cannot have a good relationship. Did you hear what I said? Succeeding in business required good relationship. But if you have a bad attitude, you cannot have a good relationship. So for most people, attitude is everything. And why? For most people, without attitude, they can't go a mile with you. Only a few people can stand a bad attitude. That is, if there's any. Only a few people can stand a bad attitude. That is, if there is any. So tonight, we'll be looking at what are some of the necessary attitude and discipline you must have if you want to make it as a business person. What are some of the necessary attitude and discipline you must have if you want to make it as a business person? Number one, a comprehensive knowledge of the kind of business you want to go into. A comprehensive knowledge of the kind of business you want to go into. Don't ever start a business that you have not studied through. These are the mistakes that most people make. Don't ever start a business that you have not studied through. Listen, every businesses have their success secrets, and only those who are deeply in it knows it. Every businesses have their successes secrets, and only those who are deep in it knows it. So before you go into a business, it's even better if most people, they have like, let's say 50,000. They want to use the 50,000 to go into a business, and probably to learn about that business would cost, let's say 30,000. I would advise you, it's better you take 30,000 from that 50,000 to learn that business, then use the 20,000 to start the business, rather than using the 50,000 to start the business when you have not actually learned the business. Are we together? Because these are the areas where most people make blunders in businesses, and at the end of the day, everything crashed and collapsed, and it looks as if maybe those who are making it, they are using something else or whatever. The truth is this: you can't be better than what you know. So a comprehensive knowledge of the kind of business you want to go into is one of the right attitude that you must have if you want to make it in business. If you want to make it in business. Number two, the right manner of approach. The right manner of approach. If a customer visits your selling point and prices below selling price, how would you approach the customer? We see most people, most especially in the city where I live, if you go to the market and you price below their selling price, you are probably going to receive a traditional insult. Some of those market women, they will insult you, they will call you names. Some will tell you, go get out, go somewhere else. But for a professional business person, or one who wants to make it in business, you shouldn't have such attitude. The right manner of approach should be part of your attitude. How to address people well. Yes, they did not price well, but there's a way you can approach them and keep the price and give them their respect. Very, very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. Number three, accountability. Accountability. If you take accountability out of a business, that business can never succeed. If you take accountability out of a business, that business can never succeed. When it comes to being accountable, you must be deliberate about it. Your record must be up to date. Your record must be up to date. Your record must be up to date. You must keep account of every dime that comes into your hand through that business. Your expenses, your procurement, your profits, your profit management, how you use your profits, and these things are very, very important for a business to succeed. They are very, very vital, and it is accountability. Being able to give account of every money that comes into your hands through that business. You don't just say, because it's my business, I'll use the money the way I like, I'll spend it the way I like. If you do so, you are killing that business. Accountability is a key factor. It's a key factor. It's one of the right attitude if you want to succeed in business. You must be accountable to yourself. You must be accountable to the business. You must be ready to give an account of how the money we spent, the profit out, everything. You keep account, you take note of everything. Are we together? Point 4, good spending habits. Good spending habits. We are looking at the right attitude for a business person that want to make it. Good spending habits. If you are growing a business, you must mind how you spend. Did you hear what I said? If you are growing a business, you must mind how you spend. Most times, some things might be very, very important and not necessary. Most times, some things might be necessary but not important. You must be able to know if this thing that I want to purchase, is it very, very necessary? Is it necessary? Yes, it might be important but not necessary. So you must understand that when you are growing a business, you must manage your expenses very well. It is called good spending habits. You don't spend in what you don't need at a particular time. You don't spend in what you don't need at a particular time. Yes, you actually need this thing in the future, but you actually need it now. So if you don't need it now, you require a floating capital to give the business strength. A floating capital is required to give that business the strength it needed to progress. So you manage how you spend. You don't, because you like the shoe does not mean you must buy it. Because you like the clothes does not mean you must buy it. While growing up a business, sometimes some things shouldn't concern you. They are buying a shoe of 30,000. Must you buy? How much is your total capital? These things must be put into consideration. If your total capital is now 30,000 and somebody is calling you to buy an Ashwebi for 29,000 or 30,000, then it's not for you. It's not for you. I'm sorry, I can afford it. Nobody will kill you. So your spending habits must be checked. It must be checked. When you are growing a business, it's not necessary you eat in fast food joints. There are mama puts. That same food you buy for 5,000 in fast food with 500 or 700, you can get equivalent of it at mama puts. The difference is just the packaging. So you must understand that if I have not gotten to this level, I shouldn't spend like this level. Very, very important. Or else you will squander all your capital if you have a bad spending habit. Your apartment should not be bigger than your profits. Your apartment should not even be equal to your profits. You cut down your size. You cut down your expenses. You can relocate from a large place to a small place just so that you can build a business. Are we together? So you must understand that these are necessary factors. They are necessary factors required for someone who wants to grow a business. Point 5. Good customer relationship. Good customer relationship. Every customer is connected to other customers. Did you hear what I said? Every customer is connected to other customers. So if you don't have a good customer relationship, you are probably going to, fire yourself indirectly, because your relationship with one customer has a way of connecting to other customers. When you are dealing with one customer, you are indirectly dealing with 7 customers. So you must have a good customer relationship so that that customer will in turn pass the message. I wrote something, I said, prices and quality may not bring a customer back, but relationship will. Did you hear that? Prices and quality may not bring a customer back, but relationship will. The reason is because that same price that you are selling and that same quality you are selling, that customer can actually probably get it some other place, maybe closer than where she lives. So you realize that, oh, this is your price, and somebody closer to that customer than you is equally selling even a better price and with a more standard quality. So prices and quality may not bring a customer back, but relationship will. So what is the kind of relationship you have with your customer? Is it good enough to bring them back? Is it good enough to know that you care for them? How many times do you wish them good news? The beginning of every month, do you send a message to your customers just to wish them happy new month? Have your customers received call from you one day? Just say, I call to check on you. These are good customer relationship. Have you called your customers one day and say, oh, I heard that you are not feeling fine. How are you doing now? Are you better now? You see, this relationship will help you retain these customers. Are we together? Then number 6, patience and persistence. Patience and persistence. As a young business person, don't be in a hurry to blow. Don't be in a hurry to blow. Patience is required. Persistence is a key factor. If you are building a new business, you must be patient for the business to grow. Because for a business to grow, it requires patience. You must be persistent. Persistent means to keep working it out. Keep doing what you have to do. Keep doing what you need to do. Keep doing what you know how to do. One day, all your effort will produce results. So you must be patient. You must be persistent. Are we together? Are we together? Now, it is the height of your building that will determine the depth of the foundation. It is the height of your building that will determine the depth of your foundation. So the kind of business you want to build will determine the kind of patience that is required from you. Are we together? So that is it. Then finally, which is verse, number 6, focus and determination. Focus and determination. Focus creates blindness. You are seeing too many things because you are not focused. This business requires your maximum attention, but you are not focused. Succeeding in businesses is like scoring a goal. So you have to be focused and be determined. Succeeding in businesses is like scoring a goal. So your focus is needed. You must give it your maximum focus. You must be focused. Be focused. You are too distracted. When you are distracted, you cannot aim. Focus is required. Are we together? So these 6 points will help you as a young business person to grow this business. And before you know it, you'll be at the top. So once again, I am Ike Osinachi, the MD CEO of Glow Snatch Uncommon Consult. I want you to apply this attitude to your business and as a business person, and you will not regret that you did it. So I'll see you again, same time, same station. And I want you to subscribe to my channel if this is your first time of coming across my videos. More videos concerning your business and how to grow your business will be coming up. Until then, keep shining and keep being the best. God bless you.